Enjoy the video. I'll explain more at the end of it. Bye.
20. QF9 720. Son of a... You son of a bitch.
Over the river, across the log, the bilbo jumped over the puppy dog.
QF9 720. QF9 720.
Something.
Here I am trying to, focus, and here he is over here singing nursery rhymes. Welcome to the video. My name is Nate, and... This is Nick.
That's not all. We'll bring you stories about characters you didn't think twice about. Like a prequel for Barf starring Jack Black.
Get out of here! Are you serious?
We were literally talking about this earlier.
Matt, Nate's address.
Galactic. We've got danger, darkness, and dwarves.
Hey, that's our friend back there. Hey, say hi. I told you he was real. That camera right there, over there. Look straight up at it and tell the people what you,
I don't know what happened. I want to fucking destroy that man's testicles with my
And fight a series of extremely online YouTube personas for, such as Jack Bezos, the Nintendo Virtual Boy, and Markiplier. I'm gonna come find you. Set to the tune of a hardcore rock soundtrack.
Okay, this is genuinely hilarious.
All the dungeons and areas and stuff are mazes. They're all mazes with...
Ew, gross.
That's... No.
That's horrible level design. You do a maze one time in a game.
Not every single one. I'm sorry. I can't help it. I gotta play it.
You better not be doing what I think you're about to do. I'm gonna leave.
I'm sorry. No. I'm sorry. First episode of Poppy Playtime. I had to think to myself, is this too much?
Drop it.
I see it! God, I hear it! Shit! I'm running! What do you think I'm doing, motherfucker?
Yeah, that was smart.
Honestly, the 7 naughty words you can't say on TV are... Nah, I'm not gonna say them.
I'll do it.
And usually it's me that has to worry about myself. Damn. All right, Nick. Good on you.
I missed the map! I went all over the entirety of fucking Liurnia looking for the key for an entire goddamn day. Literally, it was my day off, and I spent the entire day exploring the whole fucking place, trying to figure out where the key was. And then I finally noticed a dragon sitting in the lake, which I killed, and behind him was the key. I found the key. I finally found it, and my mind was broken at this point, and I take the key back to the gate, and I'm like, finally I can go in. What's this laying here? Map with key. Damn it! Down to the Bristol Theater, buy a ticket for Transformers, and go to the theater number they tell me to go to. And I sit down, and there's nobody else there. And I'm waiting. I'm like, damn, they're taking forever to start this. I'm about to go tell somebody. And then I see somebody walk in at the top, and he's like... And he walks back out, and then the movie starts. And it's this. And I was like, oh, I got the wrong theater. Fuck! I was like, oh well, I've been wanting to check this out anyway. So I got to watch this in a theater at night, completely by myself alone, and it was bitching.
Yes.
I also love how the universe just brings up shit that I haven't heard in like 20, 25, 30 years in the same day multiple times. Because literally I saw a meme earlier today that was like, I was working at McDonald's and this other employee told me they didn't know who Grimace was. And my stupid brain just piped up and was like, he fucking works here! And
Really?
Like, I forgot about Grimace.
Forgot about Grimace.
Then here he is
Nowadays,
again. On
everybody-
the same day. What is happening? What is up? What is the universe?
I don't know.
I don't get it. That's weird, man.
Nowadays, everybody want to talk. They got something to say, but nothing comes out when they move the lips. Just a bunch of gibberish. Motherfuckers like they forgot about Grimace.
Yeah. And I just kept parrying him so many fucking times. I was like, come on, kill me, come on.
Yeah.
It's like, come on, kill me, come on.
Right here, come on.
I'm right here, kill me.
Come on.
Jump scare. Hi. Hey, did you like that? Okay, back to being serious. So, after watching that, you're probably like, have 3 questions. 1, why did I make this? 2, why is it not finished, clearly? And 3, what the heck did I just watch? Well, I'll answer, all 3 of those questions. I was going to say all but 1, but yeah, I can answer all 3. So first, why did I make this? Well, without spoiling Monkey Wrench, like with the 2 characters that Nick probably knows that I put in there, that Nate has no idea about, hopefully without spoiling it, which I absolutely hoped I did not. I tried really hard not to. And basically, in episode 3, without spoiling it, let's just say they were doing something with a guitar, and I was like, wouldn't it be funny if Scritch just, like, out of nowhere goes like, no, give it to me, and then there's a guitar solo. Like, I clearly betrayed in here with Nick, and I was like, wait, what if Scritch was voiced by Nick? That'd be unexpected and amazing, because I have an idea, I think, for his voice, even though he's mute. And honestly, it could work. I just think it'd be kind of funny and awesome. Like, maybe contact him about that. Plus, the other reason is because Scritch is honestly my favorite character, because as clearly shown in this, as I established, he clearly is the most relatable character. He has to deal with Scritch's bullcrap half the time, and has to, like, he would fight to the death for him. He cares about his brother a lot, but he also, is clearly done with his bullcrap. Like, I generally would love to see more about Scritch and Scratch, so I just did this as a coping mechanism for that, and also, because, well, I like you guys, and I thought it'd be a cool way to finally make my presence on Unit. Now, for the second biggest question. Well, I guess I can answer 2 and 3. What did I just watch, and why is this not finished, clearly? I mean, it was stopped abruptly. Well, I did have lots of other clips saved for this and stuff on my phone, and I was planning on making the full thing, even animated, similar to those Monkey Wrench bloopers for episode 3. But here's the thing, though. I don't have tutorials. I generally am not a really good animator just yet. Clearly, as you can see from my avatar here, Rotocolor Harclaw, basically not moving in the slide desk, just being moved from one part to the other, and it's clearly just a frozen image. I'm not really that good of an animator. And the other reason it's not finished is because, well, I worked really hard on this. The storyboards, these are basically rough drafts at this point. And I basically wanted to actually move on. Because you see, it all seems back to my childhood. I won't keep this long. I'm going to keep it brief. But basically, similar to your channel, all other channels like Postura and stuff that I grew up with. Well, not really grew up with. I started liking them as a young adult. But with any media, whether it's a YouTube channel and stuff, and even especially in the animation or the Marvel movies, I was inspired to tell really good stories for the longest time. But I kept trying to copy our success. And I wanted to also just blatantly have my fan characters be put into the worlds of other characters, or just make my appearance known to YouTubers, which is why I spam so much in the chat, your live streams, other live streams, and it's all just to be noticed. But I realize that's not healthy, even though I love you guys. Like, you guys are great. Nick, Nate, Kate, JT, all of y'all, you're great. But I gotta be honest, though I know you guys, I also don't know you guys, and I know these YouTubers, but I don't know these YouTubers. You know what I'm saying? Like, I genuinely need to stop trying to do this for other people, and also not copy other people's successes, and actually make stuff. Thankfully, I never posted anything claiming as my own, even without realizing it, because I was just a kid when I started making stories, and unknowingly, I did sort of copy a lot of elements without adding my own spice to it. So, yeah, for years, I just tried to make something original, and that's why we're halfway through this, especially with how much I basically worked so hard for basically was essentially a fun, little silly video. I just felt burnt out. I just couldn't put it all together, really, and I was working on original projects, because you can multitask. I can multitask for though, yeah, it's crap half the time. I do try, and it works for the most part. I improve. But as an artist, I still have room to grow, and I generally also just am stuck trying to, be a part of other worlds. Like, I try contacting indie creators, fan creators, just other creators in general. Usually no response, because either it goes to spam, either I got the wrong email, or I generally am just emailing too much and me scare them off. Although, I think more realistically, it's just they did not get my email probably because they're just always so busy. I'm not naming what creators so they don't get harassed by anyone who's watching the live stream, if you're watching this at that point. So, what I'm planning on doing, and what I'm announcing now, is that though I'm still going to work on fan stuff, or at least imagine being part of these worlds, because that's fine. In fact, that's a good building tool. Fanfiction is a good building tool. But, and there's nothing wrong with taking other ideas, too, so long as you make them your own, like add your own spice. But, I generally want to tell original stories and stuff, and I think that's what I'm going to start doing. And not try to be Marvel with interconnected universes. And I try so hard to be part of these other worlds, because, like anyone can relate to quote The Watcher, even though I know what if is a iffy show calling all of Marvel right now, still excited for Endgame and, not Endgame, Doomsday and Secret Wars. But yeah, I still have some doubts, and also just lately it's been a mess with some good hitters of recent, but yeah. I'm gonna stop trying to be Marvel, at least as a whole. Like, I may roll up to making my own connected universe, but nothing too severe, and I may try to be part of other projects, but not be obsessed with it and try to be something other people are. Like, I'm gonna do my own thing. I'm doing my own thing. So I'm basically just gonna make an original story. So to not make this any longer than it already is, I'm gonna show you some images without context of the comic book I'm working on. I'm planning on self-publishing this October of this year. No specific date in October. Just, it gives me plenty of time to both relax, but also work joyously hard. I lost track of the word. To work really hard on it. I got a script written down. I just need people looking over it, which there currently are. And once I reshape it to be a comic script, because I always want to make comics. Just, again, like I established, I just couldn't tell what was original, what wasn't, or how to properly add spice or do a story really properly with structure and stuff, which I learned not only in school, but from YouTube videos, like on YouTube and stuff, and even from fans and friends' opinions on these sort of things. So, the comic I'm going to be working on is called Beastrel. It's a superhero horror comic, and basically, without spoiling the plot, along with these images, which hopefully don't spoil the whole thing, especially by the time when it comes out, you may already forget about this, well, not this video, but this plot summary and these images, hopefully, because that's the thing, I'm not going to post this video on whatever YouTube channel I'm going to use to advertise the comic, or comics and stories and projects going forward that are original, or even fan-made, because, for one thing, I'm afraid this getting demonetized because it's, like, because of copyright, and two, I'm afraid of getting demonetized because even though censoring it, it still will probably not go by the censors that well, so I'm just posting it on Discord or whatever by the time I make this and post it on. And basically the YouTube videos I'm going to be making are just trailers to get people hyped up for it and get people excited. And I'm not sure how I'm going to self-publish this comic, but basically, yeah, I'm going to basically just find a way. I've been discussing with friends over the years who also are self-publishing authors, maybe not comics and stuff, but some are, and basically figure out how to publish that way. And, yeah, but basically the plot summary, without spoiling anything, is that a Blasian girl named Rosie Parwalk and her legal guardian, Jason Johan, move into American Kansas to basically, after some tragic events. They both have mysterious backstories, interconnected and not, and not really will be explored in the first issue, because I'm trying to keep it grounded, a simple story with a simple plot, even for the first series of comics that this does well. And without spoiling anything, the house is old, decrepit, there's clearly some history, and there's some serious stuff going on. And, yeah, you can probably put the pieces together yourself, but without spoiling it, yeah, that's basically the summary. I'll probably come up with a better one, though. So, yeah. Anyway, thank you so much, Renegades, for everything, including all of YouTube. And hopefully I started my channel. I don't know what I'm going to call it. And honestly, I don't know what I'm going to do as a whole. But thank you so much for this video. And as the Scritch animatic you saw, I don't think I will be finishing it, but I'm not saying I never will. I still have the audio clip saved. I can easily look up again how to do a storyboard. And I can basically just, while on the side, be like, okay, I'll finish off from here. But I'm not making promises. Because seriously, growing up, I made so many promises for projects, even without proper, grounded to reality understanding of stuff. And I just really want to make sure this works and tell a story I want to tell. And not be focused on ongoing narratives, that's cool. Like, if one story ends, another begins and stuff. I'm not going to be focused too much on being part of others' worlds. I'll shut up. And, yeah, I'm just wanting to do my own thing. So, thank you so much. I'll make sure to maybe even post however I can when I make a YouTube channel or whatever, because you can post on YouTube channels. Sometimes even exclusively just post. And, yeah, for the most part, I may be wrong about that, but I'll make sure to get you guys posted on the comic when it's on the way out, and without spoiling anything. And thank you so much for watching this long video and everything else. I may finish it one day, no promises, but I might. And Nate, Nick, thank you for everything. Goodbye!